Hi friends, welcome to another Social Emotional Learning Read Aloud with Mrs. Lofties. Let's start the way we always do with our Come to the Group song. Everybody come sit down, come sit down, come sit down. Everybody come sit down, just like me. Everybody clap your hands, clap your hands, clap your hands. Everybody clap your hands, just like me. Everybody pat your knees, pat your knees, pat your knees. Everybody pat your knees, just like me. Everybody wave your hands, wave your hands, wave your hands. Everybody wave your hands and let them quiet be. All right, you know what comes next. Let's do the listening rules song one time so you remember what to do with your bodies while Miss Lofties is reading the story. Eyes are watching, ears are listening, voices quiet, bodies calm. This is how we listen, this is how we listen at group time, at group time. Very good, friends. All right, so this week in school counseling lessons, we've been talking about step 1 of problem solving. If you have a big problem, the first thing you need to do is say what the problem is. That way, you and other people can help think of some solutions to the problem. We can't figure it out unless we know what the problem is. Our story today is called I Have a Little Problem, Said the Bear. The author is Heinz Janisch, who wrote all the words. The illustrator is Silk Leffler, who drew all the pictures. In the story, we have a bear. He's gone to town because he has a problem. Remember, saying the problem is step 1 of problem solving. The first place he goes is the shop of an inventor. Let's see what happens. I have a little problem, said the bear. You see, of course, interrupted the inventor. Before the bear could even say what the problem was, I know exactly what you need. A heavy bear like you needs something to make him lighter. I have just the thing. He got a pair of wings from his workshop and he fastened them to the bear's back. Now, they were a fine pair of wings, but they weren't what the bear needed to solve his problem. In fact, the inventor never even let him do step 1. He never even let him say what the problem was, so he couldn't have helped him. Said the bear, and he shrugged and went along looking worried. The next place he stopped was a tailor's shop. That's somebody who makes and fixes clothes. I have a little problem, said the bear. You see, and before he could even say what the problem was, again, he was interrupted. Indeed I do, said the tailor. Your wings are very handsome, but you need a scarf. And he wound a long scarf around the bear's neck. Again, the bear didn't get to say what his problem was. It was a nice scarf, but it didn't solve the problem. Said the bear. Then he shrugged. Then he went along, still looking worried. The next place he stopped was the hatter's shop. I have a little problem, said the bear. And again, before he could say the problem, he was interrupted. I'm just the man you're looking for, said the hatter. Now don't say a word. I have just the thing for you. And he placed a fine hat on the bear's head. Oh, it was a king's crown. It was very fancy, but guess what? It didn't solve his problem. The hatter didn't actually let him say what the problem was either. Said the bear. Then he shrugged, and he went along, still looking worried. The next place he stopped was the doctor's office. I have a little problem, said the bear. Well, I could tell that just by looking at you, said the doctor. My special vitamins will have you fit as a fiddle in no time. And he handed the bear a box of vitamins. Take 1 every morning. The doctor didn't let him say what his problem was either. And the vitamins were great, but they didn't solve the problem. Said the bear. Then he shrugged, and he went along, still looking worried. The next place he stopped was at the cart of a street vendor. I have a little... The bear tried to say what his problem was, but again, he couldn't because he was interrupted. Problem, said the street vendor, but I have the cure. This charm will bring you good luck wherever you go. And he hung a chain around the bear's neck. It was a very nice chain, but it didn't solve the problem either. Said the bear, and he shrugged, and he went along, still looking worried. The next place he stopped was an eye doctor's place. The bear tried to say his problem again, but again he was interrupted. Well, I can see that you have a problem, said the eye doctor. That's why I'm here. She placed a pair of glasses on the bear's nose. Now, isn't that better, she said, but it wasn't, because it didn't solve the problem. She never even asked him what the problem was. Said the bear, and he shrugged, and he went along, still looking worried. The next place he stopped was a shop. The bear tried to say his problem, but again he was interrupted. A little problem, interrupted the shopkeeper. Well, never you worry, my dear. This honey will sweeten up your life in no time. And she handed the bear a jar of honey. Now, bears love honey, but it did not solve his problem either. Said the bear, and he shrugged, and he went along, still looking worried. The next place he stopped was a shoe store. The bear said, you have a problem, said the shoemaker. You need boots. She pulled a pair of boots from the box. A real bear needs real bear boots, she said, and these are the best bear boots I have. A perfect fit. They were really nice boots, but guess what? They didn't solve the problem either. She didn't even let him say what the problem was. Said the bear. Then he shrugged and went along, still looking worried. At the top of the hill, the bear stopped. He looked back over the town and he shook his head. He was worn out. The bear unfastened the wings. He took off the hat and the scarf. He took off his glasses and the chain. He kicked off the boots, 1 and 2. He sat down his vitamins on the ground and the honey. And then he sat down on the hill and he sighed. What's the matter? Asked a fly on a blade of grass beside him. I don't want to talk about it, said the bear. Nobody listens to me anyway. I'm listening, said the fly. Tell me about it. Well, I have a little problem, said the bear. You see, I'm afraid of the dark, all alone in my cave. The bear finally was able to tell someone his problem. The fly asked him what was going on. How did he feel? And the bear said he was afraid, all alone in his cave. Wow, I'm glad the bear finally was able to do step 1, to say what his problem was. Let's see if now that he said it, he can start to think of some solutions. That would be step 2. There are no other bears for miles around. I don't know anyone who wants to sleep in my cave with me. I dread the darkness all day long. That really is a problem, said the fly, but I have a solution. Since the fly was able to hear what the bear's problem was, he let the bear say it, he could start to think of some solutions. Let's see what the fly's solution idea is, and let's see if the bear likes it. Just so happens that I am looking for somewhere to live. A bear's cave sounds very cozy. I could move in with you. What do you say? Said the bear. I feel better already. The bear liked that solution. That's step 3. We need to know that everybody feels happy about it. So the fly hopped onto the bear's shoulder where she made herself comfortable, and off they went together looking happy to give it a try. Wow. So the bear was finally able to solve his problem thanks to the fly. The fly listened. The fly let the bear say what the problem was. Once you say what the problem is, then you can start going through the steps to solve it. I hope you all enjoyed that story. Leave a video and tell me step 1 of the bear's problem. I want you to tell me, what was the bear's problem? Why was he so upset? See you next time.